銀河鉄道39エターヌル
Okay, let's finish off for real this time. Chapter 7 of Volume 1 of Galaxy Express 39 Eternal. The title here was Taiyo Ke Shoumetsu, the Solar System Destruction. Finally, we saw why this chapter is called that. The solar system has been destroyed. Solar system has been destroyed. The sun went supernova, and Tetsuro was reacting here, doing a lot of swearing about what he wanted to be able to do. And we had tried to finish the chapter off last time, but it was just too long. So we paused. Let's finish it off for real here. Itsuka mukashi no yona chikyū ga. So sometime, at some point, Earth in the manner of a long time ago. Mukashi no yoni, in the manner of a long time ago. Sore ga kieru nante. That thing vanishing, how could it be? So again, he's regretting all the things that have happened. We ended up with people happy, whether they were happy people or poor people or wealthy people, everyone was family. And so he wanted to see Earth restored to its former self and all this thing before it blew up. So, all right, and here are the Hoegyo. They appear to be providing some, they're sad that Tetsuro is sad. Gun, gun, gun. Nagusamete kureru no kai? Nagusemu. Nagusame. Oh, to comfort, to console. We're probably way back here. Chapter 7. So, like, doing the favor of consoling or comforting? Question mark? Arigato. Thank you. Kimitachi wa yasashii da ne. As for you guys, you're kind, gentle-hearted, aren't you? Demo mo oshimai nanda. But it's already finished. It's already over. Oshimai. Yeah. Boku no fumishimeru taichi wa kiete shimatta n da yo. As for the land that I tread upon, Fumi Shimeru. Yeah. As for the great land that I am stepping on, it vanished. Now, the Taichi was almost this sense of like homeland or whatever. So as for the homeland that I was stepping upon, it's vanished and it's gone. And the Shimata meaning, again, like, and there's nothing I can do about it. It's like final. Yume mo, kibo mo, even dreams, even hopes, or also dreams, also hopes. Minna kiete shimatta n da yo. Everything erased and gone. And there's nothing I can do about it. And we get one of the Matsumoto birds in the background with the really long necks and the strange heads and whatever. For some reason. Okay. Tetsuro. Furusato wa kie wa shinai zo. As for hometown, as for vanishing, not doing. Okay, so this voice is coming out and it's saying basically, your hometown isn't vanished. It's not gone. Taiyo ke wa kia wa shinai zo. As for the solar system, as for vanishing, not doing. So the solar system isn't gone. Suddenly there's this figure here. You can guess who it is. I've got it covered, but he's got a glove with a crossbones on it. Tetsuro. Omae ga koko ni iru janai ka. So Tetsuro, you're the one in this place existing, aren't you? So you're the one who's here, right? Haroku. So it's Harlock. Okay, the bird apparently was with him, or maybe it was like carrying him. You can see, right? The bird, that's its head, that's its beak. It's tied up, presumably to keep it from eating anyone. And then that's actually its neck. Taiyo ke mo chikyū mo お前の中で生き続けているのだ. Even the solar system, even the earth, inside of you is continuing to live. Living, continuing is doing. So those things all are continuing to live inside of you. So that's why he says, you're here, you exist, don't you? It's not the fact that like you're here at this location. It's the fact that you're here, you exist. And so therefore all those things are inside you. Tetsuro ga iki nuku kagiri. Tetsuro, in the limit of surviving or pulling through. Yeah, so as long as you're alive, as long as you survive, haha naru taichi wa kie wa shinai. As for, and we saw this before, the haha naru taichi, the motherland. The motherland, as for vanishing, will not do. So basically, as long as you're alive, your motherland will not vanish. Tetsuro ga jikan wa yume o uragiranai to shinjiteru kagiri. Tetsuro, in the limit of believing that, as for time, will not betray dreams. So Tetsuro, as long as you believe that time will not betray dreams, which we've seen in the earlier chapters, that phrase, Chikyu ga kieru koto wa nai. The earth, as for a vanishing event, will not do, or will not exist. So the earth will not vanish. Kimi ga jikan o uragiranai kagiri. You, as long as you don't betray time. So that will all happen as long as you don't betray time. Boku ga, me. So da, that's right. Tetsuro ya ore tachi ga ikiteru kagiri. So that it is that way, that's right. As long as, in the limit of Tetsuro and us living, so as long as we're alive, owatta wake de wa nai zo. As for a reason of ending or finishing does not exist. So there's no reason for it to end. Chikyu de hui nara sareta buta domo ga darashi nakatta dake de. Okay. On Earth, or with Earth, kui nara sareta. Kui nara sareta buta domo. Is that not kui? Oh, kai. Kai. It's cow. Yeah, okay. Bad on me. So that's kai nara sarita. That doesn't help my confusion. Okay. Kai narasu. Kai narasu is to tame or domesticate. Okay. Got it now. Much more sense. So this is being domesticated. On Earth, the pigs that were being domesticated or tamed, he's talking about the humans, but they were being tamed and domesticated as pigs. Darashi nakatta dakede, with just being like deceived? Darashi? No, darashi nakatta. I guess like they were undisciplined, with just being undisciplined, sloven, careless, untidy. Hoshi no ume ni wa oku no ningen ga ima kono shunkan ha o kuishibatte ikiteiru. Okay, so on Earth, the pigs that were being domesticated were through just being slovenly, or because they were just being slovenly, undisciplined, etc. As for in the sea of stars, many humans now, in the instant of now, ima kono shunkan, yeah, like at this very moment, at this very instant, are living and ha kuishibatte, bearing up in tragedy, standing well in pain, holding one's temper. Okay. All right. Soko demo. Soko demo. Even over there, even over there. And he's like pointing. Oh. And says it again. Soko demo. Even over there. Okay. Somehow he's pointing to a galaxy. Let's see what this is saying. Chikyūjō ni ikita ari to arayuru semeitai uirusu ni taru made machidashite hoshi no umi de ikiteiru. Okay, so I guess ari to arayuru is like everything. Everything living on the earth, on the surface of the earth, or living on the earth. Arito. Yeah, arito arayuru is like everything. Every single thing, every possible thing. So yeah, every life form that living on the earth, even including viruses, uirusu ni itaru made. Yeah, even like including viruses. Itaru is to... It would help if I could spell itaru. Yeah, even reaching, arriving at. Viruses, machidashite hoshi no umi de ikiteiru. They're living on this sea of stars that are machidashite. That are starting to hold? Machidashite. Machidashite hoshi. What would machidashite? Beginning to hold. Starting to hold. Starting to have. Okay. Chikyūjō ni ikita arito arayuru semeitai uirusu ni taieru made machidashite hoshi no umi de ikiteiru. Okay. I guess machidashite can maybe like to hold and go out. In this case, spreading out. Maybe are living and spreading out in the sea. That would make sense. Oh, okay. Well, maybe he's saying like, because like they're exploding, they're going out and spreading out. Something maybe along those lines. この瞬間を永久に忘れないと eternally this instant if don't forget. Sorry. If この瞬間を永遠に忘れないと this instant eternally if not forgetting. くじけそうになる心に鞭打って生きている。くじけそう。In the manner of being or seeming to be becoming seeming to be crushed or broken heart. Oh, so in your kokoro, in your heart or spirit that is becoming seeming to be crushed, they will be living and muchi ute. Utsu. They will spur you on and like live, I guess. Live on and spur you on in your heart that is becoming seeming to be broken. Okay, whew. Hito no ketsu wa, or hito no chi wa eien ni tsuzuku. As for the blood of people, eternally will continue. So the blood of people will continue eternally. Ima no ikiru ore tachi ga ikinuku kagiri eien ni ikitsuzukeru. We who are living now, in the limit of surviving or living and pulling through, eternally will continue to live. So basically, again, we who are living now, as long as we're alive or as long as we survive and pull through, we will continue to live eternally. Oh, he doesn't say we, but it's kind of implied from the continuation there. Omae wa sore o mananda hazu da. As for you, that thing you ought to study. Manabu. You ought to maybe reflect on it, study in depth. Yeah. You ought to study that. You ought to learn that. Uke nanigare inochi wa eian da to kakushin shiteru hazu da. Okay. Uke. Uketsugu. Yeah, okay. So uketsugeru, sugareru. That's like being inherited or able to inherit. Yeah. As for life being inherited, or as for life being able to inherit, being eternal ought to do believing or have confidence in. Kakushin. Yeah, kakushin. Yeah. So you ought to be doing confidence, conviction that eternally life will succeed or take over or or inherit. Okay. Or as for, sorry, no, I guess like, as for life, it's eternal. You ought to be believing. And as for life that is inherited or is succeeded or takes over, that thing, you ought to be believing that it's eternal. Okay, that makes sense. Toki ga owaru made, until time ends. So do that until time ends. All right, there's Harlock, there's the Arcadia. Omae wa souyu otoko da to, ore wa shinjiteru zo. So as for you, that sort of a man are, that, as for me, believing. So I believe that you are that sort of a man. Okay. We get there's the Arcadia again. Sore wa teki no nanisan da. As for that thing, it is the blank of the enemy. It's something battle of the enemy. Chosen? Chosen. The challenge, defiance. As for that thing, it is the challenge or defiance of the enemy. Maybe in this case, that means more like it's that defies the enemy. Sugu ni 敵は鉄道の前に姿を現す. Soon, as for the enemy, will appear, will make appear the shape in front of Tetsuro. So soon the enemy will appear before you, Tetsuro. Naraba, tomo ni tatakao de wa nai ka. If that's the case, then together, shall we fight? Is it not that? Sono toki ni mata ao. To that time, again, let's meet. So let's meet again at that time. Wakatta horoku. So I understand. Got it. Hard luck. Boku wa ikiteru zo. As for me, living. So I am alive. I am living. Ikiteru kagiri mirai wa kie wa shinai. As long as I'm alive, as for the future, as for vanishing will not do. So he just reiterates all the things we've been hearing and seeing. Basically, as long as I'm alive, the future will not vanish. Pasu o minasai, Tetsuro. Tetsuro, look at your pass. Huh? Kanri kyoku no kiten wa chikyu mada da. As for the originating point of the administration office, it is the Earth as it is. Kiten, I think that's just the point of origin. Yeah, starting point. So she's saying looking at the pass, right, it still says Chikyu Honsha. It still says Earth. So it's still Earth as it is for the starting point of the administration office bureau. Is that kanji or is that riji? No, I think the rinji. Yeah, rinji. Temporarily, extraordinarily. Rinji, I guess this is meiteru. Rinji, tekinolojia ga 代行してるだけだ。39は走るんだ。代行 Acting. Oh. Okay, so. Okay. So you get the administration office here, and it says Earth is like the main thing, but now this wasn't there before, was it? It says temporarily administration office is Dai Technologia. So the temporary office is Great Technologia. Yeah, so temporarily, special, extraordinarily, Technologia is acting as an agent. It's just that. And as for the 39, it's running, which I guess just means it's operating. Okay. All right. This is the last page. So we really didn't have a lot to go. It was maybe like 30 minutes worth, but yesterday we were already at like 40 or almost 50. So I'm glad I stopped when we did. So there we go. There's the train leaving. And we get our parting thing. 時間は夢を裏切らない。時間は夢を裏切らない。As for time, will not betray dreams. 今、この瞬間こそが、この物語が始まりなのだ。Now, at this very instant, this tale, it's the beginning of this tale. Okay, so all of this was prologue. Now, at this very instant, the monogatari, the tale's beginning it is. メートルは時間の Kashin? Not Kashin. Kami? No. It's not Keshin, is it? It is Keshin. Incarnation. メートルは時間の決心そのもののように何んでいる。Okay. Oh boy. You know what? Let me just look up that first kanji. Bisho, to smile. But what's interesting here is this is almost like a verb. Bishonderu. But it would be warao, which wouldn't have an nderu. So I'm not sure what that, anyway. This is likely smiling, but that's fine. So as for meiteru, time's incarnation itself in that manner is smiling. So meiteru is smiling as in the manner of being the incarnation of time itself, or as if she were time itself, the incarnation of time itself. そして 39 は走る. And in addition, as for the 39, it is running, it is operating. 周期駅エターナル目視して We'll come back to this. Well, let's hit it now. So the final arrival station, the terminus, Shuchaku eki. So the terminal station, eternal, doing aiming for. Oh, that's mezasu. Yeah. Doing aiming at, or the terminal station, eternal. That's what the 39 is doing. Tetsuro ga kujikanai kagiri kanarazu 39 wa soko e tsuku. Yeah, okay, so, and Tetsuro, what do we see for Kuji? Kujikanai. I know we just had this, right? Oh, right. Not able to break or crush in that limit. So Tetsuro, as long as he's not crushed or broken, without fail, as for the 39, it will arrive at that place, the final station, eternal. Okay. So yeah, as long as Tetsuro doesn't break or isn't crushed, then without fail, the 39 will arrive at that place. Okay. Well, that is the end of chapter 7, volume 1 of Eternal. We'll continue next time with chapter 8. And I believe, how many chapters are there in this book? Is it 9 or 10? Take a quick look. There are 9 chapters. This next chapter is 40 pages, so we'll see how many that takes to get through. But there we go. End of chapter 7. We'll continue next time with chapter 8. We'll take a closer look at the title next time.